Gun violence in the United States is an epidemic that affects all communities.
7 or 8 gunshots.
In Philadelphia, 2021 was the deadliest year on record, with more than 550 homicides. People of color and young adults bore the brunt of city shootings.
Each life is valuable. Each life has meaning. And every time there's a killing in Philadelphia, that is a loss not only to their family, but also to the larger community and what that person could have meant to us.
Young black men in the city are doubling down on gun violence prevention efforts. Brian Ellis is the board chairperson of Man Up PHL, a nonprofit organization that recently launched a study comprised of conversations with black men ranging from 19 to 35 years old who live in communities where gun violence is prevalent.
There's a lot of talk and discussion about what we should be doing. You talk to, clergy, talk to city officials, But so we thought, how about we take a different approach? Let's ask the young men. Let's ask the guys most likely to be victims and perpetrators of this gun violence. What were their thoughts and how they could help us, put a dent and some of these numbers that have just, kind of been overwhelming.
The findings offer insight into where these young men come from and the solutions they will respond to.
We learned through the studies, talking to these young men, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of numbness being absorbed by these young men. Relationships was another thing that emerged. There becomes an ecosystem of connectivity and the loyalty that these young men have to their peers, which is really important in their eyes. Self-worth, right? There's an internal sense of belonging and am I good enough? And am I worthy of love and success?
To help reduce gun violence, the group came up with 5 recommendations, including develop a program with community groups for incarcerated individuals to serve as mentors to other inmates who will be at risk of violence when they leave prison or jail. Also, create 300 jobs for at-risk individuals. Man Up PHL hopes with these concrete solutions, other young men around the country can do the same for their communities.
I think what we try to do is provide a very tangible framework for supporters and stakeholders and people to look at to provide that roadmap. So I do think this could be duplicated in many of the urban areas around the country.
Now, for these ideas to be successful, the nonprofit organization is asking for the city's corporations, other nonprofits, sports franchises, and medical universities to come together and really put these recommendations to use. In Philadelphia, I'm Astrid Martinez for BNC.